Hey everybody, it's Mrs. Hutton. Wow. Well, I definitely in the email that I sent, I explained the snafu that I had going on this morning, and telling you all that your class connect was at 3 p.m. this afternoon instead of 9 a.m. this morning. So the issue with that is that no, your class connect actually was at 9 o'clock this morning, and I was confusing that with my regular speech course. And now that the two courses are, I explained that many of you are still being batched into the course, and it's just kind of this back and forth thing. I was totally confused. And then when you all left, when I said, "Oh, dual credit students can leave. This is for regular speech classes," everybody left. And I was like, "Wait, we had one student who stayed. So thank you for staying, Jeremy." So I apologize. I apologize up and down, you all. Your regular Class Connect sessions are at 9 a.m. on Monday mornings, not 3 p.m. like I was thinking. So I needed to do a very quick overview of what we needed to talk about this morning, because you need to get your attendance in for today. So I do apologize up and down. And those of you who were not there, well, you missed a big mess this morning. It was a Monday morning for sure. So, again, I just really appreciate those of you there. Our learning community commitments, we went over those, being respectful, responsible, accountable, definitely persistent. We talked about that in homeroom today. Self-disciplined and kind with each other. I will go over some of these in detail again on Monday, next Monday, just to make sure that you have all of the information that you need as we go forward in this dual credit course. Thankfully, it's just the first Monday of the first class for this class, and so it is what it is, and it'll all be better. So again, my name is Mrs. Hutton. If you missed my introduction before earlier today, you will know that, or you don't know that I taught this is my 16th year teaching, so things like this happen. This is my 10th year with Idaho Virtual Academy, and I absolutely love the school and everything that it offers for everybody. Currently, I teach speech, dual credit speech, and senior project. So some of you I may also have in senior project, which is fantastic. This is my family. A little bit about me is that I love to travel. Anywhere that I can go with anybody, I love to travel, and I love to hang out with my family. I am a mom of boys, so I'm surrounded by the boys. But also, I really love getting out and doing things. I adore the mountains and hanging out in the mountains and going for road trips and all of that stuff. I just really love it. I also love just the quiet and peace in the mornings, sitting there with a cup of coffee and reading a good book. And so those are just a few of the things that I really love. So this is kind of something, this is kind of where we got stopped, and it caused confusion. So my all about me mantra, and I love to just kind of put this forward, is that your greatness is not what you have, it's what you give. And I truly believe in that. I believe in giving as much as you can of yourself, without totally, kind of destroying yourself in the process. But I think it's most important to say, be all in. This course is a college level course, and so therefore it is very important that you are all in. That means attending Class Connects every single week, because we will be doing group work. We will be working together. We'll be doing a lot of those things it's really important that you are all in every week in this class. And it is the expectation of the college that you're all in with that as well. So I was going to find out where you were all from. That's not necessarily important. So we're just going to keep going. So what can you do for me? So you need to arrive on time, prepared to learn, which you all did this morning, because you're fantastic. The link to your live classes, the new row will be, you can get in. I wouldn't show up before 15 minutes before you need to be there. There's no need to be there any earlier than that. I probably won't let you into the course until about 5 minutes before. So, as long as you're there on time, then you're good to go. I need you to participate. It is super important in this class that you are engaging in the activities and you're sharing your knowledge with others. But we're also going to be doing some peer review and sharing reviews of each other's speeches. So it's important that you attend for group work. Ask questions. The best time to get help is here in class. Of course, you can call me. You can text. Yeah, I do accept texts, or email at any time. but definitely ask questions. And then, of course, think before you speak, treat others with respect so that everyone has a fun and safe place to learn in. And, just try to assume positive intentions all the time, because most of the time, um, you know, people mean positively. Now, I apologize if this is kind of in the way here. So what can you expect from me? And I think that this is really important. So in our classroom, we respect each other, we try our best, we are a team, we learn from mistakes, we create, and we celebrate each other's success. And that's what we're going to focus on this year, is celebrating each other's success. So what can you expect? To start class on time and know that, yes, you should be here. Class will begin about 2 minutes after the listed time, because that gives people a chance to get logged in and prepared. Um, but also to end class on time, because I do have a lot of classes that I have to get to, and so I will be trying my very hardest to end class on time. Sometimes it goes over. This class, sometimes it does actually go over the time, and I know that that's not ideal, but it just happens sometimes. Create an atmosphere of learning. We are here to learn and support each other and do the very best that we can. And so that's what I expect. And that this is a safe place to learn for everybody. Just know that some of you may be more experienced than others in speech, especially those of you that have taken FFA or 4-H. Maybe you've spoken in church or within a group, but some people have not. And so some people may need a little more support and understanding. So let's make sure that we create that for everybody. And then, of course, we definitely need to make sure that we're assuming positive intentions when communicating with each other online, in the discussion boards, in the group discussion boards. It's easy to misinterpret another's intentions. So, especially when you're giving feedback, direct feedback to somebody about maybe their eye contact wasn't great, or maybe their pacing was very quick. So just be aware and know that people are offering suggestions to, assume positive intentions, that we're really trying to help each other grow, and, assume positive intentions and treat each other fairly. That's, all that we can do to assume those positive intentions for everybody. So something that we didn't get a chance to get to today, keep in mind, I will probably bring this back next Monday. So class norms for everybody. So I just told you what I can do for you and what you can do for me, but helping each other beyond assuming positive intentions. In this class, we will do what? Now, what I really wanted to go for here was, do we want to use um, this as our motto, kind of as our class norms? We're going to respect each other. We try our best. We are a team. That's important this year. We learn from mistakes. We create and we celebrate each other's successes. Is there anything that you would add to that? If you would add anything to that, I would like to know. In this class, we will do what? Okay. If you're perfectly happy with that board that I just showed you, then we can go with that. But I want you guys to really think about what you're hoping to get out of this class and hoping to get from each other, especially since it's a college level course. Beyond, I want the college credit and I'm here because it's a grad requirement. What is it that you are expecting out of our group work? And there is going to be a lot of, group interaction with this class. And so how can we help each other? Now, again, if you think that this covers it well, then we can definitely use this, but bring your ideas and thoughts next Monday to Class Connect. You can even email me. You can email me with your thoughts that you'd like to add to this slide, and I would be happy just to add them to the slide for the next Class Connect. That would be a great idea. And then everybody can kind of talk about it or vote on it next week. So think about that, and email me if you would like to. Your thoughts and information, I'll add them to this slide. All right. So I also just wanted to ask, how are you feeling about today's information? I will be asking you these types of questions frequently throughout our Class Connects. I just want to make sure that, yep, I'm an expert. I can teach others all of this information. I'm proficient. I can do it, but I'm still learning some of the things, or developing. I'm starting to understand, but I still need help. All of these things are important to know. It's also important for you to communicate these types of things with your group members, so that maybe they can help teach you. We need to teach each other and make that normal and okay to help teach each other with things that we might be struggling with. But You know, that's all just important to remember and know. All right, so one thing about successful communication, you will be communicating a lot with each other in this course this semester. So when sending an email, when communicating, it's all important, but I really wanted to talk about sending emails. Now, you will not be sending emails to each other. We will communicate with each other through the discussion board. You're going to be peer editing, group peer editing in the discussion boards. But if you remember, I just said, hey, send me an email about what you would like on that slide. When you send an email to any teacher, please do the following. The subject line, you need to include the name of the class and the lesson that you're talking about. Be very specific about your topic in question and the information that you're emailing about. Include a screenshot if needed. If you have a question or don't understand something, you can definitely include a screenshot. This is formal communication, so it is very important with a teacher. So it's very important to use complete sentences and specific ideas to better communicate your needs. Okay, so it is formal. I expect to see proper grammar and formatting for your email. And then, of course, make sure you provide a clear closing with your name, or if a parent or a learning coach happens to be emailing me, please make sure that you provide the student's name and information so that I know who you're talking about. That would be great. All right, so getting started in my course. This is super important to know. I've only got a couple of minutes left, so here we go. Check your announcements for the weekly work schedule every single week. Now, those can be found in multiple places, and I'm sure by now you know where those are after having learned all of this in your other classes. Sometimes my weekly work schedules are very long. The columns, whoops, excuse me, I didn't want to do that. The columns are very long because I have a lot that I need to add and to say into the weekly work schedule. So if you need a friendlier way to see the weekly work schedule, please make sure that you go to either the class plan, which those are live links that you can click on it, and it gives you a better way to see it. Also, there's a printable version right above the weekly work schedule and the announcements that you can print or just save to look at every single week, and then you don't have these super long columns to have to look at. After every single Class Connect, there is a quiz. There is a weekly work schedule, weekly Class Connect attendance quiz that you need to fill out, and that's going to look like this. Okay, so this weekly work schedule Class Connect attendance quiz, this is your weekly work schedule, but there's also a quiz that you need to fill out that counts your attendance. So that is in the content. There's a folder here that says Weekly Class Connect Attendance Quizzes. You click on that and click on the date that your Class Connect was. Please do that for today. It's 1 or 2 questions, and just say that, yes, I did attend, especially if you watched this recording. Click on that and say, yep, I attended for today, and then answer the other question that's provided there. That would be fantastic. So please do complete that quiz for today. So if you have any questions, it is important to email me, text, any of that. Okay, but I do want you to go in for your exit ticket. Your exit ticket every single week is to go to the weekly Class Connect attendance quizzes. Click on the date for today's Class Connect, and that shows that you attended. That is just absolutely so important. Okay, it's absolutely important not to forget that. So in your schedule, it says attend your weekly Class Connect in your weekly work schedule, and then it says do the quiz, and that's where you find it, is in the content. All right, so that is all that I have for you today. If you have any specific questions, please email me. Again, next Monday morning, 9 a.m. is when I will see you next, not at 3 o'clock p.m. this afternoon. I apologize for the craziness this morning. I had it confused. I don't know why I had it confused, but I did. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you for, accepting that it was the first day of the week. It was a Monday, and sometimes we make mistakes too. All right, be persistent this week, and I will see you all very soon. Thank you so much for your understanding, and don't forget to complete that Class Connect quiz. All right, see you guys soon. Take care.